Hey everybody, welcome to the free falling tutorial video. If you've watched the other video, thank you very much, and thanks for joining Patreon. I really appreciate you being part of our community here. Free falling is a great song for every beginning ukulele player because it starts to venture into sounding like you're playing advanced, but it's really very simple. There are three chords you need to know to play the whole song. It's G, G suspended, and D suspended. Now, how those chords look is we start with our basic G chord, which is made by covering the open fret or open string on the G string, second fret on the C string, third fret on the E string, and second fret on the A string, or as some people like to say 0, 2, 3, 2, and as the diagram over my right shoulder indicates. That's our G chord. Our G suspended chord is the same chord, but we take our pinky and we add it to the third fret on the A string. So we're basically adding that C note that we used to play our C chord onto the G. Hear the difference? Yeah. Now, our A suspended chord is a little tricky. When you look at the diagram here, you see that you're supposed to cover the second fret on the G string, the second fret on the C string, the third fret on the E string, and leave the A string open, and that creates a chord that sounds like this. Now, that's a little challenging for people to play, but here's the thing that you need to know about that. Because of the way the ukulele is tuned, when we open up that A string, we're creating an A note, right? We've got our, we were covering a B flat, pardon me, no, a B. Having a bad day. We're covering a B note on that second fret. When we open up that finger, when we release that, we've got an A note. When we cover the second fret on our G string, we have an A note. So, those are the same, aren't they? And when they're the same, you don't need both of them. Now, but the problem is, if I open up that A note on the second fret, I end up with a G. The good news is, when I take my A chord, I'm actually at my A suspended chord, I'm adding a G note to it. Well, that's that third fret on my E string is a G note. So what that means is, and follow me here, if I just lift up my ring finger to expose that A, I have the same chord. I have G, D, G, A. Now, if I do the chord the way it's prescribed to play, I have A, D, G, A. So, now, I know this is getting a little heady. The diagram is there, but really you just need to lift that finger. So if you're making your G chord, you're just adding your pinky onto that third fret, and then when you take it away to make the A suspended, you just lift up your middle finger off of the A string on the second fret, exposing the open A string beneath it. Now, the free falling riff sounds like this. There's a lot of back and forth and up and downs on that strum pattern, but it's actually pretty easy to play. We're just going to break it down into downbeats now. And the chord counts like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, G suspended 2, E suspended 1, G, A suspended for 2. So it counts like this: 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. She's a good girl, loves her mama, loves Jesus, and her boyfriend too. She's a good girl, crazy about Elvis, loves horses, and a boyfriend too. So just practice that. So you're going from your D, we've got 2 strokes down, 1, 2, then we add our pinky, 1, 2, then we do 1 stroke with the pinky down, lift up the pinky to compose the G chord, 1 stroke, lift up the middle finger, and 2 strokes. That counts out 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And that's the whole riff. It repeats the entire way through the songs. On the video, you also saw me playing bass. Now, if you've got another ukulele player with you and he's got a low G on your ukulele like I have here, you can play that whole bass line by just doing quarter notes off the G and the C string, and you're going to add a D. So it's going to go like this: G, 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 C, C, G, D, G, 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 C, C, G, D, D. So that's 4 notes on the G. So with your thumb, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 4 notes on the C, 1, 2. Then 1 note on the C, 1 note on the G, and the rest on the second fret on the C string. That's the D note. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, just like the rhythm of the rest of the song, that repeats the entire way through. So you get comfortable playing it. If you've got a couple of ukuleles doing it, it makes it a whole lot more interesting sounding. So it's great to arrange with your club that way. And the last part is a power chord setting. Now you heard that when the overdrive kicked in, and it was a very staccato part. And all I really did there was, instead of trying to play all the suspendeds, I played the first one. So G, and I added the pinky for that suspended. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I did the same, the 1, 2, just the same as before, but then I went to a full D chord. So it's... And again, if you've got a club, if you've got a few ukulele players, you can have somebody doing that part. So there's always this part going on underneath it. Now I should say that I prefer that strumming part with a high G. So if you've got a ukulele with a high G, here I'll bring mine over here. If you've got a ukulele with a high G, that's the part you want to be playing the strum with. It'll make the rest of them sound a whole lot nicer when they pump in and out like that. So that's it. That's Free Fallin'. It's a simple tutorial. Have fun with it. Get your clubs playing it. Send me a video with you playing it, with your club playing it split up. I would love to see that. And if I'm coming to your town, let's work it out together. You let me know you want to do it, and we'll do it. Thanks for hanging around. Have a good day.